Today's a day that I've been looking forward to. I'm sorting out and finishing up some stuff on the truck. Obviously I have to clean this mess out of here, but then I'm going to lay down some sound deadening and maybe put the seats in. We'll see. I got to get it ready to go over to Greg's shop to get the exhaust connected. And then I'm going to have some details to do after that, after it comes back. Like whatever I'm doing with the console. And I got to do some sort of backboard thing and stuff like that. But I've got a little bit of wiring to sort out. I finally did order the cruise control lever. It'll take a while to come in though. I got a switch for the line lock, so I'm going to use that. I got to put the radio back in and do the KILMAT over the floor, which is the part I'm looking forward to because it kind of sort of ties everything in. A bunch of little odds and ends to get this thing closer to leaving under its own power onto a trailer and getting the exhaust connected. So I'm pretty happy about that. So that's what I'm going to work on today. Well, as usual, things escalate quickly around here. I have a giant mess. Why does this always happen? Because I'm always doing stuff, I guess. I got to get hustling on this. So I've left this for a couple of days because, you know, I have to work and live and stuff. So I've left this for a couple of days, but what I've got done is a pile of sound deadening. So I've tinfoiled the whole thing with, this is fat mat, but that's KILMAT. I ran out of KILMAT, but I had leftover fat mat from the Malibu. You can see I've got this, I've used this, whatever this stuff's called. I'll put the link to all this stuff in the description of the video in case anyone wants to buy this stuff. This is just Amazon stuff. But this, you don't have to do 100% coverage with this, but I had a pile of it. So I pretty much did 100% coverage. I'm going to do underneath this seat thing here. I've got to vacuum the carpet. I got a couple little spots around there. Screw around with the shift boot. But I got to get this thing happening because I've got a window to get it to my buddy's shop to get the exhaust connected. So I kind of got to do that. So I'm just trying to decide how far I want to go with this and what kind of rework I want to get into if I'm going to pull the seats back out again afterwards. So I've got to do that. And then there's, geez, I'm walking on all kinds of crap. And then I have to clean this out so I can get out of here. And then, look who's home. Slowbug's home. So my bug, that's been the side project. I put the engine and trans in at Greg's shop last weekend with him and Chad, and we wrestled with it and got it all in. Everything's good. It's running good. He did the whole front end and got it aligned this week. I got to see how that is. And then I need to drive it, but not sure when I'm going to get a chance to do that. So, but it needs to come off the trailer because my truck has to go on the trailer, but that's going to be probably another video. And then of course I've got a pile of crap here. The Corsa, I've been ordering some odds and ends for it. I think I've got a solution on the wheels, not sure yet. Malibu, I drove to work a couple times or one time or something. Anyways, it's working great. I gotta put something on the shelf and make some room here because the bug is outside. And then got to take this out of here, bring it to Greg's, do a little swap-a-roo there. But I got a couple odds and ends I got to finish on this before it's sort of mobile. Obviously I have to get seats in it. I'm not sure that I'm going to screw with the seat belts and stuff that I was going to do. I might do that after it comes back and just get some carpet in it and the seat in it. The carpet's on the other side. I did, however, through the week, make my gas hole. You can see that. That's laser cut by a friend of mine that has that laser cutting business. And then I painted it, clear coated it. I'm considering it like Hooters. It's delightfully tacky. So that's cool. Seat's got to go back in. This, I don't know what Greg's going to do with exhaust, but he has to do something to make it go from point A to point B. But I guess I'll get hustling and try and get some of this stuff done. So the carpet is in-ish, if that's a word. I struggled to get those screws in that little cover thing. You can see it doesn't go all the way up the firewall, which I think I knew it stopped somewhere, but so you can see the foam there, and that's kind of cheesy. I'm gonna have to do something about that. I do like that all that foam is there, because that was just bare crap before. The carpet's been cut off. It was a new carpet. Well, I guess everything was new at one point, but it was a new carpet a couple of years ago before I got the truck. The gentleman who owned it before had it. And I guess he notched it out around the straps for the tank. So, I don't know. It's probably going to have to get changed. I'll probably have to get another one because it looks like he just cut it off. It looks like maybe it went to the back, all the way to the back. And I don't know if there's like supposed to be some wing pieces that go over to the side. I know he had some homemade stainless trim that went across the edge. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for trim for that. Obviously, it's not even like really in the right spot. But now my shifter's kind of holding it where it is. So I'm not really sure. This is a temporary solution. But as everyone knows, temporary becomes permanent after a while. But this will give me an idea of where things need to be. I lined it up with I mostly used my high beam switch to figure out where stuff's supposed to go. Obviously it's not that, I don't think it was fit in the right spot in the first place. It's got little hooks, I think, underneath the foam that I covered them all, that are supposed to hook on the carpet, but I can't get at them right now. So anyways, this will serve the purpose for today. I didn't want to be walking all over this foam, or my phone's going crazy, or going, have one of the guys on the shop or whatever walking all over the foam. So I wanted carpet in here, and at least it finishes it up for now, so that way when the exhaust is done, I can take it for a drive or something. I can revisit this after. That's not a big deal. All right, so I guess the next thing I got to do is set the seats in place and try and find the holes where I made for the seats to bolt down and jam them in. At some point, I'm going to have to do some more sound deadening and stuff where the light is over there, where my light's sitting. And I'm going to make some sort of back panel. I just don't know what yet. I wish I had a upholstery guy that could do some of this stuff. That'd be handy. Okay, so the interior is as done as it's getting for right now, for today anyway. I've got my coilovers in the back, the springs for my coilovers, because I'm not sure if I'll get Greg to do them or if I'll do them over at Greg's shop or whatever. The bits and pieces of my exhaust. Other than that, everything's out of the truck. Interior is interiored as far as it's getting for right now. I think I'll make some sort of something that goes around the edge there. This carpet's not bad. I know what's going to happen. I know it's going to stay. And I'll just make something that goes back here. We'll see. The seats, I thought I was on the fence, but I kind of like them. They do hold me in pretty well. That one, the driver's one, pumps up like that. It'll also has pump up lumbar, so that's pretty cool. We'll see. Time will tell. The nice thing is they're easy to replace if I don't like them, but I think I do like them. And the nice thing is I already had them, so that was good. Shifter boot turned out well, I think. Yeah, it's coming along. It's looking like a truck. Door closes, which is more than I can say for before, because it never did. The hinge was all rotten behind, and if you go back in some of my videos, you'll see me fixing all that crap. The engine is an engine. I think the only thing I have left to do is just to, once it's got exhaust, is to let it run, let it cycle the coolant through it. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. It's all wrapped up, I think. Take it over to Greg's, get the exhaust on. I've kind of cleaned up. I'll start driving it, do some shakedown, and sort out some details. Still want to figure out what to put on the dash. I've had a lot of recommendations of like a hula girl on this spot where the tack used to be. Oh, this should be here by the time the truck's exhaust is done. The controller for the cruise control will be here. A lot of people have said put a hula girl on the dash. That's all right. I'm on the fence. Either that, or I was thinking of one of those little seashell things that help you see the traffic lights or something. I could sticker it. I got stickers all over this thing. Yeah, I like the truck. I guess that's all that matters. Some people hate it. Some people love it. I think it's pretty cool. I'm looking forward to using it. I did drive this truck a lot. It's one of my most used old cars. So I'm looking forward to getting it going again. And I also, this was my early season, late season one, because it had good heat. I still have to, it still has good heat because it's got that heater box over there, but I have an idea. I think I'm going to make a thing that comes across the top, the side of it and go out to the defroster hoses or defroster ports on the window. Because the only thing it doesn't have is defrost, and that's kind of important when you're going late season. So, fit and finish. There isn't any, but that's okay. I think everything else is pretty well done. I'm looking forward to using it. So I got to go and take the bug off the trailer and maybe put this on it. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for sticking with me. This build is not done yet, but it's real close. I'm not going to put a percentage on it or a fraction on it. I'm just going to say it's pretty close. Thanks for sticking with me. There will be some more videos on this truck. I'm looking forward to getting the exhaust sorted out, and then once I start to take it for a drive, I'll take you guys with me. Thanks. Check out my other videos. There's lots of them. This actually is the 100th. I believe this is going to be the 100th video. So thanks very much for all your support so far, and I appreciate it. And stay tuned. There's lots more. Stay tuned. It's kind of weird. There's lots more videos to come. I've been working on these cars all the time, so I'll keep posting whatever I'm working on. Thanks.